cam. Back with another video. This show 17. And my HDMI got taken away from me with my sister, so back with another one though.
Goodness gracious, Mookie Betts. What a day. Doesn't get any better than that.
50 overall. See potential. 6'3".
Though encouraged by many to approach Scout Day just like any other workout, these players know it is anything but that.
60-yard dash.
The prospects warm up and stretch before the first test, which will be the 60-yard. After an anxious wait, a player is called to put his plate skills on display. Scout Day coaches do what they can to ground and focus the player for a stock-defining moment.
Right. Didn't I do this last time?
Most of these prospects have played in games that were attended by a Major League Scout or two, but today there are 41 Major League Scouts in attendance.
Got this. No. When they had a lot. No. Looking good out there. Rocking that all white.
A fielding coach preps the player to showcase his defensive skills. This will be the last chance the player has to make an impression on this day. In the big leagues, pristine defense is a must. The players know that an error-free showing would be the benchmark.
Easy. Saw you. Yep. Go. Too easy. What? too easy. Third is square. It's a good throw. You could toss that. This might be the best player I've created. What? I believe I was quite late. A lot late. I'm not that good at that. They hit it harder. Higher. His arm is terrible.
When it's over, some scouts come down to make personal contact with a player of interest. This is a marketplace, and though the days...
It's water. Good. It's ice.
A promising young baseball talent receives a call from his former high school coach, who has assumed an advisory role until the player sees fit to take on a sports agent.
Cameron, now that you hear all this content, that was nerve-wracking. I'm curious what this scout's done. I wonder how many clubs are going to be interested.
In the aftermath of a scout day, players are anxious to learn what impact their performance may have made.
I guess most years kind of report will be released around shortly, and I'm so likely linked to the media as well.
Modern media offers an unprecedented glut of feedback opportunities.
Always miss his ass, but nothing.
But wisdom would suggest a young athlete focus on what is ahead, what is in his control.
See, how the heck did he get that hair? Okay, that's good. Okay. See, he still got the fat face. They ain't got no type of gym. I wish they give you a mix. Cheap. It's better. Oh. That makes no sense. probably wear some names. Okay, now we're good. After okay, let's play this first game.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we get the ball rolling with an intriguing matchup on day one between the prospects from the Eastern Seaboard and those representing the West.
Went down the wrong pipe, almost choked. Y'all would have been pretty for the people that watching.
Esteban Cordova, a Virginia-born right-hander, gets the ball to start this one. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, he throws the basic fastball, curveball, changeup, and I've always felt like the fastball, curveball, changeup was the most difficult because it gives you a different angle to look at the ball coming, a different plane on all three of the pitches.
First pitch coming, here it is. Number 5 stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first two swings, big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
But this is speared by the first baseman. Stepping into the box, Craig Hubble.
Right fielder, Craig Hubble.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
You saw that good closing speed right there to get to that ball, and that's just what the scouts are looking to see. As an outfielder, you have to make your living at the plate, but when you can move like that in the field, it does nothing but help your cause. Showed some real good range right there.
Striding in once again, George Armas. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
George.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. In the air to left. Under it is the left fielder, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Well, he definitely showed some range and quickness getting to that ball, taking the correct angle as well. And it's not just getting to the ball that matters. These scouts look for how fluid and efficient outfielders are too. And I think he looked the part of a major leaguer right there.
Ready for another chance? Charles Norton. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Norton.
3 runs already home here.
Wow,
Can you please do me a favor?
what?
Can you help me bring this bed in my Israel, please? Thank you. Who's your brother? Oh my god, that thing scared me. I was like, what was that?
had to push a whole bed in the other room.
There's this. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So they get 3 runs on 2 base hits, with one of them being the big home run. 3 innings complete. The West Prospects are on top here, 3-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 5. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fed.
Line to the right side. Hubble is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired.
He's going to eventually do something.
Digging in to try it again, Jay McCormick.
Third baseman.
Got this.
Jay McCormick.
Swinging a looper to left. Here comes a left fielder. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
If the play is
and
over.
He will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
That's a fly ball, right?
Ready once again, number 5. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And here's a ball hit in the air. Hubble on the move, and it's a foul ball.
Hey, be patient. Get your pitch, huh?
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will get foul for strike 2.
See it, strike. Let's go. Right here.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air to left field. Norton is after it, but he can't get there, and this might tie up the game. And the second run is across to make this a 3-2 ball game now. But no, he puts on the brakes and will head back to first. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cliff Fizzler, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4. Digging in once again, Damian Olson, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Norton going back. Gone! It's a grand slam. Digging in and looking for more, number 5. He'll start us off in the 8th. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Hit hard to short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Ready for another shot now, Craig Hubble.
Right fielder, Craig Hubble. Here we go, guys.
The 0-1 on its way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder has a beat on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they now batting, Doug Dow.
Second baseman, Doug Dow.
2-2 count. Here it comes. This one's flared out toward left. Number 5 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And the throw comes in, and all 3 runners are forced to hold on with 1 away now. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Barney Bergeron.
Barney Bergeron.
prospects who started out. Give him stuff.
That's lifted the other left fielder, giving chase. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Yeah, if that relief performance were a car, it would have had some wobbly wheels on it. He gave up a couple of runs, but he still gets the save, getting that shaky car across the finish line after all.
And this afternoon's closes at a 1-run game, 7-6 today. Tommy Yu struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
For the East, 7 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on.
As the draft nears and teams begin to identify prospects they may target, a game of dreams also becomes a game of dollars. Information is currency. A team that gets a player to name a price may gain an early upper hand in negotiation. After all, why pay more if you can pay less? And why even place an order if you suspect it may never be delivered? To stand a chance in these talks, anticipation is a must. This is the game behind the game, and it needs to be played just as hard by those who want to come out on top.
Welcome back to the Major League Baseball first-year player draft. The first round is complete, so we will now begin the second round. The first pick is now officially on the clock. With the first pick in the second round, the Minnesota Twins select Tyler Alvarez, a left fielder from the Central Region. With the second pick of the With the third pick in the second round, the Cincinnati Reds select the left fielder from the East Region.
A third? Well, really, like 63rd, but dang. It's
The
really
awaited
third
moment
because
arrives.
I'm second. Like, they do Major League in this first round, and you know what I mean. But dang.
Many players will forever remember every detail of this conversation and moment.
Mom.
In the days and weeks that follow, teams work to come to terms with the players they have drafted and get them signed. In most cases, rookie contracts get done in a fairly straightforward manner. And with that, players and organizations alike are happy to have their team and get the season underway.
all it is ice. I gotta wait for that to melt. Okay, we're gonna edit him again. Quit me, I think. What is it? What was this cleat? What is this? It's not so cute. Oh, it's in the middle. I don't know. Okay, let's get into this first game.
A double-A manager addresses his team before their season opener. For many of these young men, it is their first game as a professional.
A second. So you know I did good.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Opening night here in this brand new season between the Tennessee Smokies and the Pensacola Blue Wahoos. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Stepping up now, number 4, and this will be his first plate appearance of the new year. Hit the other way out toward right field. Staples has it in his tracks. 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 4. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he can square it and keep it fair.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Hey, come on, let the big dog eat, buddy.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Benitez is on his way home. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now. And that right there was his first double-A base hit. I would imagine he's got to feel pretty good about that.
I'm sure he does, Matt. A lot of guys never get to double-A baseball, and even though this isn't the end goal for him, it's always nice to get on the stat sheet as you move up through the minors.
Digging in to try it again, Patrick Kivlahan. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he struck him out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Arismendi Alcantara. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here it comes, 0-2. Hot shot to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there. Striding in once again, Corey Witt. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Witt.
From the stretch. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So striding in, Michael Jacobson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Swing, and he pops him up, and this should get him out of it. Hayton is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he's trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 4, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Lifted in the air out to left. Hillman is in pursuit, makes the play, and they're on. Ready for another chance. Rodney Egan,
first baseman. Rodney
looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder has a beat on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Ready once again, Alberto Morales. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 2 out, nobody on.
Morales.
Now that's popped up. Benitez is going to get there, and that ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Gary Mitchelltree and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Digging in once his last at bat.
Here we go. Left fielder, number 4.
And that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit.
Well, here they go again. Another base hit. This one leading off the inning here late in the game. But they put together some base hits, but haven't been able to get that big hit to drive in the run.
Into the box now, Patrick Kivlahan, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Little flare out to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, going to the pen, this is not what they wanted. He comes up, he gives up 1 hit, now another back-to-back base hits. I'm curious what's going through the mind of the manager right now as he's looking at his bullpen.
Here's Arismendi Alcantara, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
0-0.
Here's the 0-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Digging in and looking for more, Ken Hayton.
Shortstop, Ken Hayton.
From the belt, the pitch. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Don't say 0-2.
Digging in, Jose Alvarez.
Jose Alvarez.
0-1 pitch on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Egan is there for it.
Yes.
Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. 9th inning coming up. The Wahoos are on top, 2-0.
Oh my God.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Number 51 gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Brett McIntosh wraps it up for the save, his first of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score. First for the...
No.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on The Show. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the Tennessee Smokies. Jake Buchanan is on the mound for Game 2. Harold, any thoughts?
Matt, last year he had an ERA under 2. He was that good all season long, being able to put hitters away, getting ahead in counts.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. 1 run scores. Mitchell-Tree rounds the corner and is headed home. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. It's a 3-0 game.
Not the way you want to start the game as the pitcher. He dug his own grave a little bit, loading the bases there, and he had no chance but to throw a strike. Well, that's what you get when you start to groove one over the plate. It's a bases clearing double, and now he's down 3-0.
Stepping in, Victor Samuels.
Number 10, Victor Samuels.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is the left fielder, still ranging back. On.
I don't even know how to jump.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way, and there are some.
Pitcher trash.
Stepping up to the plate, number 4. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Let it fly. Let's go right here.
Here comes the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Samuels is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll... Ready now, Ken Staples. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Ken Staples.
Hey, we got one.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it, the left fielder, and he makes the catch for the second out. Now at the plate, number 4 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away, and they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. So coming to the plate, Randy Ragsdale. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Ragsdale.
Let's go right here.
Here's the 0-2 pitch, and he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no error. Now at the plate, number 4, a hit in 2 tries so far. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Here we go now. Come on now, one time.
Here's a hot shot that'll be caught at first base. Unlucky that time, and that ball will end the inning. Settling in now, Alberto Morales. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Under it is the left fielder. He's around first. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Man, this guy must be living.
Coming to the plate now, Richie Moreno.
Richie Moreno.
Set to deliver the 0-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Left fielder looking up at the track, the wall, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Well, he didn't have to supply a whole lot of power with that one. He catches the fastball, and all he had to do is just really make.
Into the box,
Now
Ken
One
Staples.
out.
Right fielder, Ken Staples.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Left fielder has a beat on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in, number 4. Starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count. At least for
my
their own
God, they
stats. You
catch
can't mill in your
everything.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
12-4 is the final in this game. The Tennessee Smokies slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. Eddie Butler claims the win out of the pen, his first. Jake Buchanan allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in a losing effort. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds. It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern League. Game number 3 of this new season between the Tennessee Smokies and the Pensacola Blue Wahoos. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Diego Vesperis, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I mean, they're all good. He throws them for strikes. He dominates. He mixes speeds up. I asked him one day, what's your best pitch? And he told me all 5.
So digging in now, number 4. And he's ready to take his first cuts.
Number 4.
First offering on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. Now a dive in right, but he can't haul it in. And now this is going to be big trouble out there. Vaccaro rounds third and is digging for the plate. Throws there, and he's dead at home plate. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Now at the plate, Diego Vesperis.
Pitcher, Diego Vesperis.
Push to the right side. And this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. So striding forward now,
They just said the
Ken
second out, and I know all y'all
Right for 1 for him here in this one.
Staples.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit in the air to left field. Waiting on it, the left fielder, 1 down.
Way better on D.
Into the box now, number 4. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Fielder, number 4.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, digging for 2. The relay. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
So with your pitcher due up next, you can either have him bunt, or you can even think about having him show bunt to draw the corners in and then let him swing away. Depends on how much confidence they have in him with a bat in his hands.
So stepping in, Diego Vesperis. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Diego.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now a bunt attempt here. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Now that's a Gold Glove caliber play there.
Barehanded grabs might be one of the best looking plays in baseball. It not only takes tremendous body control and focus, but the fielder also needs to have a quick and accurate release to make an out. A highlight reel play there for sure.
Here's Arismendi Alcantara, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Center fielder.
3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Weekly hit towards first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score.
And here with the infield back, They were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
In now, Michael Jacobson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Jacobson.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Popped up. Benitez is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Striding into the box, number 4. Base hit.
He just ambushed him right here. First pitch fastball, he was looking for it, and boom, base hit.
MLB is not that bad. Can be saying it's the worst.
The batter.
Is off for second. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that is through into left field, a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Watch, they gonna put in the bogus pitcher 3 outs and
Digging in the switch hitter, Arismendi Alcantara. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. 6th inning. This is in the air out to right field. Staples brings it in, and now they might have the runner caught off second. So add 1 more on the sac fly, as that'll make this a 5-1 game.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases low. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
Ramos is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry. Coming to the plate now, Richie Moreno. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Number 4 is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable.
Don't be afraid, let it fly.
Now at the plate, number 4. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes this the other way to right, but this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the 2nd out.
Now batting, right fielder, Randy Workman.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Under it is the left fielder. Makes the catch, but the runner from 3rd breaks for home.
Oh!
And the runner from 3rd crosses the plate.
I'm seeing that.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big...
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4, the final tally. Diego Vesperis earns his first win of the season. Brett McIntosh records the save, his 2nd. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Tennessee Smokies and the Pensacola Blue Wahoos. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Brett Fanning gets the call in Game 5 of the series. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about.
Staples.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
Ready on 1 and 2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Number 4 is there, and he'll bring this one in. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in now, number 4. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ramos giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the.
Oh my God.
Ready for another chance? Gary Mitchell-Tree. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Gary Mitchell-Tree.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Number 4 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Striding in once again, number 4. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Base hit, and they're into the hit column.
A lot of hits up the middle. Nice line drive. He just stayed with it and took it right back where it came from.
Digging in to try it again. Ken Caton comes into this at bat. And there he goes towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw in time, and he is nailed at second. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sam Hillman. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Hillman.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Oh, and he misses it. Hillman takes the turn at third. He wants it all, and he's safe. Digging in once again, Michael Jacobson. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, and here's a ball hit in the air. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in, and not in time as the run scores.
Well, that base hit right.
Digging in and looking for more. Number 4. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Hit hard on the ground to short. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Well, that's a first pitch single. Maybe they got to get a little more aggressive. He's dominated them early in counts and throughout the whole game. Maybe they've changed their game plan. We'll see. Are they going to be aggressive or continue?
Good.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So no runs here on a base. Ready for another shot now. Alberto Morales.
Alberto Morales.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Popped up. Benitez is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out of it.
Oh, that's
now
good.
batting, right fielder, Randy.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Over the bleachers and onto the concourse. A home run.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad.
I swear.
Striding in, Sam Hillman. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
Hillman.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Number 4 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Wow, they were banging on all cylinders, from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy, the owner. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory. If it were only always that easy, right?
A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. Rob Zastryzny gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasker.
second.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Pensacola Blue Wahoos and the Biloxi Shuckers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. HR, our home 9 as they begin play here this evening. Been a middling start to the season as they come in 2-3 over their first 5.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
At the plate, Patrick Kivlahan, and he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped. Skied into straightaway right. Romack makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. On to first, a double play. Coming to the plate now, Jacob Romack, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well at all in the month of April. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Number 4 is there, and he'll bring this one in. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Throw into second, not in time. He took a chance tagging. Digging in for his second at bat, number 4, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Number 4.
And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. On a big swing, and he crushes this ball deep. My goodness, a long home run. And a big moment for him there, his first home run as a Double-A player.
Yeah, and you always like to get those first out of the way, no matter what level you're playing at. Obviously, he's got aspirations to play in the big leagues, and this is exactly the kind of production that this organization is going to be looking for from him as his career progresses.
Digging in to try it again. Number 4. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Munoz going back. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. Now both men are across to score.
Well, they've got the lead in the game now, and he's a big part of it. That's his 3rd RBI of the game.
Ready for another shot now. Patrick Kivlahan. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
There you go.
The 0-2 home. Lifted in the air out to right. Moving under it, Romack. And the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 4. It was a 2-run triple for him in his last AB. On the ground to third. Wilson has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Robert Rodriguez. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Racing back the left fielder. Gone! And that 2-run home run delivers an 8th inning lead.
I'm cold in this booth, so I know those players have to be cold out there. But it doesn't matter to him. He still has enough power to knock it out of the park. To the opposite field, no less. Now that is some man. Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern League. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Pensacola Blue Wahoos and the Biloxi Shuckers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next.
I say.
Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time. Striding in once again, number 4. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
I couldn't.
Well, that's the 6th game he's hit in. He's swinging the bat pretty good now. That's a 6-game streak. You got to start somewhere. Pay attention, people. He's getting hot.
From the stretch. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this. Ready for another chance. Arismendi Alcantara. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd.
Alcantara.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Pereira has it in his tracks, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits.
So everyone has to.
At the plate, Joel Pereira comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fly ball into straightaway left. Waiting on it, the left.
What?
He's around second now, and they still haven't got.
And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Digging in once again, number 4. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's the pitch. Hard hit toward the hole. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game.
Another hit, another multi-hit game. He has been on some kind of hot streak. They better start paying attention to him.
Hey, your pitch.
Stepping in, Patrick Kivlahan. To third. The 2nd for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Stepping up now, number 4. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Well, that's his 3rd hit of the night, and are you surprised? That's 3 singles. Now sits 3 for 4 with 3 singles. Not a bad night.
The right fielder, number.
Sliced hard on the ground, but that finds its way through for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead, make it 5-1.
Well, that's a big hit. It's late in the game. That puts you up 4 runs. What happens late in the game now with a 4-run lead? A grand slam can't beat you if you happen to give one up. That's a big run.
Ready once again, Arismendi Alcantara. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Alcantara.
Hey, come on, big guy, get your pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he misses with it, ball 4. So that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Into the box, Corey Webb. He homered earlier and is 2. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So 1 run on 2 hits. Stepping in, number 4. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now.
Right guy, right place. Needs you here, babe.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit the other way out toward right field. Romack will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. The Blue Wahoos get the win despite 3 errors in the field. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Pensacola Blue Wahoos and the Biloxi Shuckers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Number 4.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. HR, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, last game they just didn't play well. They gave up a lot of runs, really sloppy.
And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line, but this will land foul just shy of the wall.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
Swing and a liner, but foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. The 0-2 once more. To short, hit hard. Reyes takes it in, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. Striding into the box, number 4. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. 4 runs here in this half inning. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Swing and a liner, but foul. Oh, 0-2, here it is. That's in there, base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
That's the 7th game he's hit in. Look out, 7 games. That's 1 week of feeling pretty good. Let's see how long he can make this last.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside, the throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal. Now at the plate, number 4. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a 2-run shot to left center. 2nd home run early in the year as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
Digging in and looking for more, number 4. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Hit hard up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. The runner scores from second.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his 3rd RBI, and they extend the lead in this ball game.
Stepping up to the plate, Ken Caton.
Short.
A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over.
Leading off for Biloxi, center fielder
Caton onto the grass, and that's the first out of the inning. Ready now, number 4.
Now batting.
It's been a nice
Number
game for him.
4.
3 hits, including a homer to this point. This is lined into left field, a base hit. But no, he puts on the brakes and will head back to first.
Well, how about that for a 4-hit game? He homered earlier. Now he picks up his 4th hit of the game. Wow, he's having a tremendous game.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ken Caton. 2 outs and 2 runs. Right side. Fielded cleanly. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits.
Get a good pitch.
Digging in now, number
batting.
4. He's been scorching hot at the plate in this one. 4 hits, including a big fly thus far. Hard hit ball towards the hole, and that's in there. Base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Coming to the plate now, Ken Caton. The 1-2 pitch. Grounded to third. This could be 2. To second for 1. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
This was just a nice win for these guys. They did most of their damage in that big second inning and did what they had to the rest of the way to secure this win.
13-2 is the rather one-sided final tally. Pensacola cash in with 21 hits en route to victory. Diego Vesperas takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year, as he allows just 1 hit through his 7+ innings of work. Robbie Ryder allowed 7 earned runs. And we're going to see a change on the base paths here as we've got a pinch runner set to come on at first, representing the possible go-ahead run.
It's just gonna. Can I finish this game?
So digging in now,
It's in the
number
27.
0-for-3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. J.J. Smallwood enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings.
Yeah, that's a sweet win, especially on the road. They took the lead in the top of the 13th and held on to it in the bottom to secure this win.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Claudio Montalvo claims the win out of the pen, his first. Brett McIntosh hammers down the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com.
2 errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 1 minute. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Sorry for that long goal break. I had to go get another HDMI. 0. Wow. How much would it cost the max? I'm saving it.
The stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Damon Pollard, the California-born right-hander, is on the field.
Get that 5 at Bell, right? Well, he went 5 innings, but then he got the loss. He just wasn't able to go further. I think he's got to give them a little more distance and be able to execute his pitches early on a little bit better in this game.
Hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Now at the plate, Jose Reyes. And he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate. Goes down to get this thing as this is lifted in the air to straightaway left. Number 4 is there, and he has it for the out. Now batting, number 4. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Pitch out, nothing doing.
Hey, find some green, baby. Find some green.
Gotcha.
Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And a mistake here as he's tagged out in no man's land.
He cheated on that.
So striding in, Justin Wilson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Wilson
tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Number 4 is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for route number 2. Into the box now. Number 4, a hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit with round. The corner and is headed home, and a relay home, and he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Well, he went up there with the game plan looking for one specific pitch, and he got it. He hit it hard. When a guy hits a ball that hard, you know he was looking for it.
So coming to the plate, Robert Beltre. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Ramirez going back on it at the track, the wall, and this one is gone. A home run. So So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror. I think he was still fuming and didn't get the pitch where he wanted it. The result? A reason to be even more mad.
Into the box now, number 4. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. First delivery to him on the way. This is line to left. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Man, he turned on that fastball right there, ripped the line drive, and scored the run easy.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Robert Beltre. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3. Standing in, Enrique Ramirez. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. The 0-2 pitch. Goes down to get this thing as this is lifted in the air to straightaway left. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. This one pretty well. Settling in now, number 4. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. He's set, and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 home. Another one sent foul. Ready with another 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. 9-1 is the way this one ends. Pensacola get the win despite 3 errors in the field. Brett Banning earns his first win of the season. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a
A player who's had a hot start at the plate gets a check-in from his batting coach. Who is simply looking to establish trust and rapport early on.
game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup. Number 51 will be on the mound for the series opener. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, last game he pitched 6 full innings. He looked like he had good stuff. He didn't get a decision, but he gave his team a chance to be in the ball game. I look for a similar performance in this game.
And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Stepping up to the plate, number 4. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Moving under it, Nava. 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Striding in once again, number 4 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Fielder, number 4.
Left field and deep. Cats ranging back. It's down for an extra base hit as they have their first hit of the contest. The relay throw.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Digging in to try it again, Patrick Kivlahan. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Back up the middle. A quick out number 1. Here's Arismendi Alcantara. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Center fielder, Arismendi Alcantara.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Ready for another chance? Ken Caton.
The shortstop, Ken Caton.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through into left, a base hit. In to score, the runner from third.
Well, sometimes with the runner in scoring position, you just have to put the ball in play. Right here, he hits one into the hole, drives in the run, making contact. It pays off.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Katz. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Digging in and looking for more, number 4. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Wait for a good one. Drive it, kid.
Here comes the first pitch. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Hanna is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential. Stepping in, number 4. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hit.
1 sec as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers think, and he's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
So striding in, Patrick Kivlahan, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Come on, big guy. What time? Here you go.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning.
1 hit, 1 left. 8th.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
The Stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is on the air. A good matchup here for you tonight. Now at the plate, number 4. Couple of hits for him.
Hour 50.
In 4 trips to the plate last night. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard to the right side. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. HR, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They're on a nice little run. Winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
Well, man, it's always nice to win the first game on the road, and then you get ready for game 2. It just makes you feel like, hey, this could be a pretty productive road trip. If you win 2 games in a row, then you're really knowing we got a chance to have a great trip.
The 0-2 delivery. Hit hard towards second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Now at the plate, Patrick Kivlahan. His average coming into this one is just barely over 200, so he'll be looking to turn the page on a slow start here. Back up the middle. To second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 4. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Runner takes the turn at third, headed home. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Popped up. Casto is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Digging in once again, number 4. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance.
Number 4.
And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Well, this is his 3rd hit of the game. He has been absolutely on fire. I think they got to start thinking about maybe walking him when they see him come to the plate.
Ready once again, Patrick Kivlahan. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside. Coming to the plate now, Mariano Vasquez. A couple of walks for him thus far. The 0-2 home. Popped up, calling for it, Diaz. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Ready for another shot now. Number 4. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Hey, be patient. Get your pitch, huh?
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there. Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter. Stepping into the box, Patrick Kivlahan. He singled his last time up.
Patrick Kivlahan.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. 2 out with the man at first. Throw over to first, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. 9th inning coming up. Pensacolo's out in front here. 1. Settling in now, Jason Herman. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Count is full. Here's the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the 2nd out of the inning. Throw into second, not in time. He took a chance tagging. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, it wasn't exactly a dominant outing, but he did pitch well, got him into the 7th inning, and kept his guys in the lead, and he'll take home the win because of it.
1 error. They left 5 men on base. For the Jumbo Shrimp, 1 run on 9 hits. 2 errors. They left 6 men on base.
MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, an intriguing match.
Here we go.
Striding in, Elijah McWilliams.
Here tonight. First baseman, Elijah McWilliams.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Number 4 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And now we'll look at the start.
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say, have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, the leadoff guy couldn't get on, but the number 2 guy with that base hit gets on base. Now here comes the thunder, the meat of the order. This is what they want.
Ready now, Patrick Kivlahan. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
Man, I know he's been struggling. Look at his ERA. Hey, but he's had great bullpen sessions. What he's got to do is really attack hitters early in this game to get that ERA down.
The 1-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. One there. Out. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. An inning in the books tonight. Into the box now number 4. A base hit in his first trip. Line hard down the line and right, but just fouls as he just misses extra bases.
Well, that was 2 quick outs right there, getting those guys in front of him, but now the 2-hitter comes to the plate. Right here, you look to either get on base any way you can, hit a gapper, anything, because you want those big boys coming up next.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, number 4. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. He'll get it into second. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. So 3 runs. Digging in, Joel Casto comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Casto.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So another good inning.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
Standing in, number 4. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
There, boy.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
All right, come on now, one time. Get a piece.
0-1, here it comes. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
0-2. Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
The 0-2 home. Takes this the other way to right. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Gross is on his way home. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Now a 5-0 lead. At the plate, Patrick Kivlahan. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Here's Arismendi Alcantara. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Diaz racing back, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning, only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion.
Into the box, number 4. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Line drive to left. But this is right to him in left as he hardly has to move as he handles it for the final. 9-1 is the way this one ends. Brandon Gross earns his first win of the season.
Fans are final.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Digging in, Josh Hanna. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So 1 run. Now in the box, Ben Silva. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. And that's lifted in the air out toward left. Number 4 is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Now at the plate, number 4. He also had 3 hits in the win last night.
Number 4.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. But that'll be off the right field wall. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. Well, he thought about going for 3rd, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. Standing in, number 4. And recall he doubled his first time through, but was thrown out trying to stretch that into a triple. Hard liner toward short, and this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. Alcantara rounds the corner and is headed home, and not in time as the run scores.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Alvarez.
The 1-2 pitch. Drilled on the ground to short, and that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Well, that ball trickled into left field for the base hit. Now they're sitting first and third. You might be wondering, how'd that ball get through? Well, if you look at it again, the shortstop was holding the runner at second, so it created a hole, and he shot the ball right through it between the 5 and 6 hole.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Stepping up now, Roberto Villegas. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Katz. And that's the third out. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 4. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. And that's going to be a base hit as the run comes in, and we've got ourselves a 4-4 ball game. And they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third.
Well, that ball right there, Matt, he hit it hard. We saw it. He smoked it to the outfield. This may be a sign. Pitcher's starting to get a little bit tired. He's starting to make some mistakes. He's leaving some balls over the plate.
Digging in now, Jose Alvarez. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Hit out towards second. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Wow, well, that's a combination of a little bit of speed and luck. He pulls the ball into the hole right there. You're going to drive in that run, and they have no play on you.
Into the box now, Robert Beltre. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Come on, baby. See it, drive it. Let's go.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. At the plate, Roberto Villegas. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. 9 men come to the plate. 4 score. Stepping into the box, Ben Silva. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Silva.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Under it is the left fielder. He takes the turn and heads for second. Oh, and he misses it. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Man, this guy must be...
So coming to the plate, Omar Estrella.
Catcher, Omar Estrella.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Over the bleachers and onto the concourse. A home run. Now to the plate, number 4. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. Swing and a line drive, but this is going to get foul.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, be patient, get your pitch, huh?
Line shot to third, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning.
Hey, come on, guys, let's go.
So digging in now, Josh Hanna, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is the left fielder, and it's gone.